Welcome to the Wrestling Replay. It's Kato here with the AEW Double or Nothing pay-per-view replay. Alright, that was a tongue twister, but I would have to say I think this might be the best AEW pay-per-view that I've seen thus far. And I'm just being honest. Check this out, man. The pay-per-view starts off with Hangman Page versus Brian Cage. These two went back and forth from opening bell to closing bell. And by that, I mean they used every piece of the ring that they could. Every piece that was around the ring that they could. The stage, huge suplex to the stage from Brian Cage to Hangman Page. Barricades, ring posts, everything. Now, the one thing I would have to say about this match where it really started to tie together and really started to tell what's going to probably happen later, going on in the future, is the fact that Team Taz, I don't know if they didn't believe in Brian Cage, but they came down to try to assist him to help win with Adam Hangman Page. Now, when that assist, Brian Cage told him, hey, get out the way. I got this. Hangman Page, that left a perfect opening for him to hit that lariat. And that was it, man. He put Brian Cage out for the 3 count. Now, Team Taz. Where does Brian Cage go with Team Taz after this? He told him to stay out his business. They didn't stay out his business. Maybe they don't believe that he can handle himself in a one-on-one situation. I don't know, but that's going to be addressed, I'm sure, on AEW Dynamite, because Brian Cage was not happy, and I would have to think that Hangman Page has now put himself in the picture for the AEW title in the future. With that being a really great, strong opening match, I mean a really great match to open up the show. It set the tone, and the next match following did the same thing. It followed up with the pace and set an even higher bar for the match to follow after that. And that was the match with Kingston and Jon Moxley going after the Young Bucks for the AEW Tag Team titles. Now, they didn't get the job done. I was surprised, man. They did not get the job done, but the challengers did come out the gate early. They was on them early with that bruising, brawling style that they like to use, but it was the Young Bucks with their tag team craftiness, I would like to say. They were just a more polished tag team all around, man, and it showed in that matchup. Now, one key fact I would have to say about that match is the fact that Kazarian did come down and chase off Anderson from ringside. I told you guys, this is slowly forming up a small little faction that's going to take out all of the elite guys and leave Kenny Omega by himself in a one-on-one situation to handle himself in the title match. Now, you already got Kazarian, you got Moxley, you got Kingston. There's 3 guys hanging down their neck. We only need 2 more. So, Kenny Omega, he's going to eventually have to defend that title one-on-one by himself. He's going to have to prove why he is one of the best wrestlers in the world today. So he better be ready for that, because he does have a new #1 contender. Now, the Double or Nothing match took place next. Now, one thing I had to say about this match I didn't really like too much is the fact that I feel like the ring never really gets too full. You know, it's always about maybe 6 or 7 guys max in the ring. Where as far as the Royal Rumble, you know, you possibly have about 10 guys in there at one point just kind of brawling. And I kind of like that, or maybe I'm used to that. I don't know. Let's talk about what happened inside of that Battle Royal. Now, you had Nick Camarado, I think I'm saying this name correctly. He used that cowboy bell onto Dustin Rhodes, so you know that's going to lead to something going on in the future. We've seen Dustin Rhodes and QT Marshall in that wild Buckhouse Brawl match, so Dustin don't mind those type of matchups. He doesn't mind getting it on like that. We also got to see a guest appearance by Lio Rush. I hope this is a permanent thing. I hope he is signed with AEW, because he will really bring a lot to that roster, and I think that, you know, the style of AEW definitely fits Lio Rush's style. More surprisingly, our, last 2 contestants in the match, man, it came down to Christian Cage and Jungle Boy, of all people. Now, that threw me off. I was expecting it to be maybe Christian Cage and Matt Hardy, leading to like some type of feud with Matt Hardy and Christian Cage going forward after Christian Cage won the match. But that didn't happen, and Christian Cage definitely did not win this match. The new #1 contender is Jungle Boy. That's right. Jungle Boy will be going on to face will be going on to face Kenny Omega, in about 2 weeks at AEW Dynamite. That was a shocker to me. I did not see Jungle Boy being the one that would be the #1 contender, that would be the victor out of the Casino Battle Royale. but he did. Congrats to Jungle Boy. Now, after that match, my gosh, after that match, we had Cody Rhodes versus Anthony Ogogo. Cody, okay, Cody, you withstand some of the hardest punches. You outbox the boxer. You out wrestle them. You beat him with a move that's not even your finishing move. This is what I'm going to say. Cody, at some point, remember what you did with Brody Lee when you put him over, even though he didn't need to be put over because everyone who knew who Brody Lee was anyway. You need to put over somebody else. This was your time to put over Anthony Ogogo. This was your chance to make that Factory and the Nightmare family feud be something special. Finally have somebody that we don't know if Cody Rhodes can get past. He was supposed to be that guy. It wasn't QT Marshall, who's the leader of that faction. So maybe it's the next best guy out the faction. Not on Cody Rhodes' watch. Cody Rhodes said, nah, I'm going to go here. I'm going to get this dub. So Cody Rhodes managed to beat Anthony Ogogo. I just don't think it was the right finish, man. The match was okay. It wasn't bad. I will say this. I was surprised by Anthony Ogogo wrestling ability. He managed to do a lot more in the ring than I thought he was capable of, because every match we got to see him in, he's just pretty much knocking people out or just punching them around. So I will say that he is a much better and more polished wrestler than I thought he was. But I still would have liked to see him come out on top in that wrestling match. Moving on from there, the action picked right back up with Lance Archer versus Miro for that TNT Championship. It was everything we expected to be. Two big bruising styles going at it, and whoever got the best of their opponent at the right time was going to be the one to win. Now, I will say this. Miro looked a little bit more dominating than I thought he would in that matchup. I don't think Lance Archer really got going out the gate. I think Miro was in control most of the match. I felt like he dominated most of the match, even though Jake the Snake back up the ramp. So Miro looks like someone, I don't see anyone taking the TNT title off of him. I don't see how you beat someone like Miro. Not at this point. He's so dominant right now that no one's going to be able to match him, his physicality inside that ring. I don't see somebody like Jon Moxley going back down to go and get the TNT title. I don't know if Darby Allin even has the TNT title on his mind right now, but Miro did a great job. He dominated that matchup, and he managed to make Lance Archer pass out. Now let's move on to another championship matchup. That was Britt Baker going against the champion Shida. Now I'm going to say this. This may be one of my most anticipated women's matchup in AEW, period. Thunder Rosa being another one when she went against Serena Deeb. I did want to see that as well, but I think this match right here was the one I was looking forward to for like a month or so. I'm going to be completely honest. I think Britt Baker deserved that women's title. She finally did what she had to do in a great match against Shida. I mean, this match was awesome. I can't wait for this match to I know it has to be a rematch. I can't wait for it to happen again. But Britt Baker, it's her time, man. It's her time. You see the work that she put in. She's great inside the ring. Her promos is A1. She has everything you want in the AEW champion right now. She's on the TV week in and week out, whether that's performing, whether that's wrestling, whatever it is, she's getting it done. So hats off to Britt Baker. I believe it's her time, and I'm happy that she is the new AEW Women's Champion. That match was followed up by the tag team match that everyone has been waiting for, anticipating, and that was finally getting to see Sting inside the ring again after 5 years. It was Sting teaming up with Darby Allin to go against Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page. Now, this match was okay. I'm not going to lie, I had a little issues with this match. Yes, we do get Sting back, so there's no way Sting's going to come back and lose, his first official wrestling match in 5 years, right? I understand that. My issue with that being, Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page is one of the better up-and-coming tag teams right now. These guys are 7-0. They was ranked number 2. I just now watched the Acclaim, who was ranked, I believe, number 4 or 5, undefeated tag team, lose to Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston, and Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston got a tag team title shot like that. How come the Acclaim didn't get a tag team title shot? They was undefeated. How come Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page didn't get their tag team title shot? They was undefeated and they was ranked number 2. So that's the one thing I didn't like about that. With that said, are we going to see Sting and Darby Allin actually bump out Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page from that new ranking now? Are they going to be 1-0 and sitting at the number 1 ranking or number 2 ranking at the tag team titles? I will hope not, because I really do not want to see Sting in the ring anymore. Yes, it was nice. Yes, we got the nostalgia of having the Stinger back. I understand it. It was great. I got to feel like I was 10 again. It was awesome. But I don't want to see it all the time. I don't want this to be a normal thing. Don't shoot the messenger, but somebody has to say it. Sting still look old. It was nice to see him do, a little things of old. His Stinger splash, his Scorpio death drops. He had some great moves. I'm not gonna lie. He looked good doing it as well. But I don't want to see 60-year-old Sting in tag team matches or one-on-one matches 15, 20 minutes long. No, that's not it for me. I'm sorry, guys. But hats off to Sting. He did pull it off. He still put off a great matchup. But this is not something I want to see on a regular. And I also don't want to see guys like Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page, who is the future of this company, get bumped down by 60-year-old men who don't even plan to stay here too much longer. Well, not against their own will, but physically just can't do this any longer. You know what I'm saying? Now, we move on to our triple threat match between Kenny Omega, Pac, and Orange Cassidy. God damn, this might have been the match of the... No, this was the match of the night. But this might have been the match of AEW. This may have been the best match in the history of AEW. I know AEW only been around for a little minute, but listen to what I'm saying. Of all the matches we've seen, this is the one. I mean, at one point you think Kenny Omega, God dang it, he did it again. But then in the other hand, you see Orange Cassidy like, oh, hit him with an orange punch. Take this. Another one and another one. But he didn't win. Then you see, oh, here come Pac. Got that submission locked on. I think Kenny's going to pass out. But Orange Cassidy saves him. He gets Orange Cassidy in the hole. He won't let go. Kenny Omega knocks the ref out instead. That was a smart move. I ain't going to lie, man. But like I said, those numbers games. Don Canales coming to the ring. You got Gallows out there. It's no way Kenny Omega should lose in the triple threat match when he has a whole elite behind him. If he's feeling down, feeling like he can't do it, it's looking like he's down, these guys are there to make sure that he comes home with the belts. And he did come home with every single belt. He came with 4, he left with 4. Kenny Omega is still one of the best wrestlers in the world, and this was a hell of a match between all 3 men. I didn't think Orange Cassidy belonged in this match. I'm not going to lie, I didn't think he belonged in this match when he first got there. But after seeing that match, Orange Cassidy, I'll never doubt you again. I'll never doubt you again. Whatever world title match they want to put you in, brother, I'm here for you. Because that was a hell of a match y'all 3 put on last night. Hats off to you guys. Now, let's move on to our main event. The Pinnacle versus the Inner Circle. If the Inner Circle lose, they are done. No more Inner Circle. Now, I think it is time for Chris Jericho to take a little back seat and kind of let these young guys go ahead and do their thing. Mainly Sammy, let him go do his thing. Jack Hager, you can hang back a little bit. LAX, y'all need another tag team title opportunity. I would love to see you guys with the AEW straps around your waist. But this Stadium Stampede match was surprisingly really good. Surprisingly really good. I'm not a fan of MJF in the ring. I'm going to say it. I've been saying it for a long time. I'm not a fan of him inside the ring. Promo, he is great. He is awesome. But hell, we can give Enzo a mic and he could talk us and keep us entertained for 15, 20 minutes if you give him a microphone. So, I think this style match was perfect because MJF can hide behind, just brawling. It's more of a fight. It's not really a wrestling match. I think everyone did a great job between the tag teams brawling inside of the bar, seeing Conan pop up, seeing Jacksonville head coach pop up with MJF and Jericho brawling. That was really good. I think we're going to get a little something between Sammy and Shawn Spears, especially with Sammy being the one to win the match by hitting that 620, I believe it was, on Shawn Spears to win the match. There's no way the Pinnacle is going to look at Shawn Spears and think like, you still belong here. You the one that lost the match for us. We had a chance to disband the Inner Circle permanently, and you let the smallest guy of the Inner Circle lay you down and beat you for a 3 count. I can see MJF being pissed off, and that's going to be interesting because, you know, Tully Blanchard's right in the middle. He has FTR as the tag team, but he also has Shawn Spears, who he managed as well. So if something like that happened, I think that's going to be pretty good. I need that to happen as well because I think he is the weak link inside the Pinnacle regardless. I think he's the one that doesn't really fit in there. But this match was really good, man. These guys fought from the 50-yard line to back inside the ring. The inner circle came propelling down from the top of the stadium somehow. That was amazing. This match, this pay-per-view, all together, all in all, was an amazing pay-per-view. Everyone did a great job, man. I hope Leo Rush is here to stay. We've seen Mark Henry. He's going to be a commentator on the new Rampage show for AEW Friday nights at 10 p.m. if you mix that. AEW, man, you're looking really, really good. You're looking really good. So I just hope you just continue to build these young athletes, these young wrestlers, continue to build, continue to let them go out there and earn a fan base. Give them the chance to steal the show. Continue to let these young wrestlers shine, man. This was a great pay-per-view, the best pay-per-view to me, which also had the best match of AEW history to me so far. So let me know what you all think about the pay-per-view. What was your favorite matches of the night? What do you think is going to happen with AEW Dynamite? Do you like the fact that Britt Baker is now the AEW Women's Champion? And what do you think about Kenny Omega? You think Jungle Boy can actually beat Kenny Omega for the AEW Championship? I don't know. But that about does it for me. That was your AEW Double or Nothing pay-per-view replay. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn your notifications, all that good stuff. Follow me on Instagram at The Wrestling Replay. I'm Kato, signing out. Peace.